I'm so sorry that I hurt her.
Good.
Ozark, being one of the most popular shows on Netflix, seems to be the hot topic in almost all kinds of social media platforms nowadays. The hot topic isn't just about the show. It's about the rumors that have been running around regarding the release date of Ozark Season 4. In June 2020, the show was renewed for the fourth and final season. Now, after a shocking twist to finish off Season 3 in its final seconds, we're excited to see how Ozark actually ends. Today we will talk about everything you need to know about Ozark Season 4, including cast addition, plot, and much more. So let's begin. You know, there's a different charm and charisma in shows which deal with money laundering, handling cartels, and drug lords. Because not only do these shows need reality, and they also have a high chance to go down in creative aspects. Taking examples of some shows like the great Breaking Bad, The Sopranos, Barry, and Ozark. Ozark deals with money laundering gone wrong. And Marty, a financial advisor, coming to the rescue, promises to launder $500 million in 5 years. Let me tell you, it is as good as it sounds. The Bird family's descent into the criminal underworld has been the driving force of the show, with the cartel higher-ups slowly creeping their way closer to the Ozarks with each season. Netflix has confirmed that the series will return for a fourth and final 14-episode season, which will be split in 2 parts. According to Jason Bateman, the last season started shooting somewhere in November 2020, and the last season would be 14 episodes long, split into 2 parts, just like Breaking Bad and Bad Men. Each of the parts containing 7 episodes. The showrunner of the show, Chris Mundy, says thank you to Netflix for giving the show more time to give the Bird saga proper time to tell their story and end it. Jason Bateman, the lead character, also teased that a larger number of episodes could mean that the Birds will face something more harrowing and consequential this season, and could face never-seen-before trouble. Latest recap. Ozark Season 3 literally started with a bang as we got our first glimpse of the deadly cartel war. As the riverboat casino was circled by the FBI, the future of the Navarro cartel seemed uncertain. The Bird family's commitment was being tested at every turn throughout Season 3. Things got personal too as Wendy Bird's brother, Ben, played by Tom Pelfrey, was brought into the mix, proving to be a real test of Wendy's commitment to the cartel. Ben added fuel to the fire of Marty and Wendy's conflict, romanced Ruth, and climatically outed Helen as a cartel lawyer in front of her rebellious daughter. This final act secured him grim fate. Wendy shockingly proved her loyalty by handing her brother over to the cartel, which likely saved her family but resulted in the previously loyal Ruth cutting her ties with the Birds. Marty was also abducted and tortured by the drug kingpin himself, Omar Navarro, who isn't done with his star accountant and wife Wendy.
That's a start.
What?
By using the footage of the Laguna cartel attack, Marty and Wendy were able to stop the war between the Navarro and the Laguna's cartel. By stopping the war and securing the safety of Navarro's family and assets, Marty and Wendy have proven their value to the drug lord. The Birds ultimately proved that they were far more valuable than Helen, who was murdered right before the eyes of Wendy and Marty in the very last shot of Season 3. Expected plot for Season 4. Looking at everyone's excitement over the new season, we can safely assume that the last season will have an amazing ending. Bateman also hinted that he knows the ending and it is epic. By looking at the writers' table, which consists of FBI investigators and hedge fund experts, I totally believe him. Dropping his intermittent directing duties for Ozark Season 4, Bateman says that while he doesn't write the series, he trusts the writers.
I don't know how they keep escalating the danger without killing us or putting us in jail.
From his interview, we already know that Ozark Season 4 will start just 10 minutes after the bloody conclusion of Season 3. Beyond the blood-speckled launch, however, the final season will undoubtedly explore whether the Birds will finally manage to wiggle their way to the top. After just 30 episodes, the Birds have left a trail of bodies behind them as they seep their way into the Ozarks. And with the locals, FBI, cartel, and the mafia watching their every move, We're expecting an explosive finale, as cartel boss Navarro has embraced the birds. With the execution of Helen, Marty and Wendy have proved they're well and truly in too deep. The birds, however, may find a way to make their newfound friends work in their favor. Helen had lots of power and influence with the Navarro cartel, and with her out of the picture, it can be assumed that the birds, most likely Wendy, will be given the same power as what Helen held. The family has come far, but their story isn't over just yet. Each passing season, the birds have sunk deeper and deeper into the clutches of the Navarro cartel. By this point, to escape with their lives and freedom, Marty would have to take the deal with the FBI. If they even dared to try and run away, they would be relentlessly hunted both by the Navarro cartel and the FBI. It was also revealed that the season would be more about Ruth, and whether she can build something of her or not, hinting at more twists from Ruth's side. He also said about sustainability, which hints that maybe she wants to escape with some stability in her bank account. It already sounds pretty exciting. Cast. Every major cast member is coming back to reprise their role, and there could be a few surprises. Also, Chris Mundy revealed that Ruth, played by Julia Grayner, could have a bigger role in the last season. It also revealed that Oscar nominee Bruce Davison was cast in a recurring role and could play an important role. Chris Mundy said the birds are not going anywhere. Jason Bateman, Laura Linney, Julia Garner, Charlie Tahan, Skylar Gertrude Felix Solis will reprise their roles as Marty Bird, Wendy Bird, Ruth Langmore, Wyatt Langmore, Jonah Bird, and Umar Navarro respectively. And more exciting news! House of Cards star Robin Wright will be directing. Other than the returning cast, Ozark Season 4 will introduce a host of new characters. The outlet confirmed that Ozark Season 4 will introduce actors Alfonso Herrera, Adam Rothenberg, Damian Young, Cece Castillo, and Katrina Lenk to the cast. Collectively, they will make up the bulk of both the Navarro crime family and the law enforcement circling them.
Julia Garner!
Release date. Ozark Season 4 entered production in November, but a release date for the final episodes is yet to be confirmed. The final season will comprise 14 episodes, divided into 2 sets of 7 episodes to be released at different times. While we had hoped that Netflix would release Season 4 Part 1 in 2021, the show wasn't mentioned in a recent statement about content coming in the second half of this year, which confirmed the likes of The Witcher, You, Sex Education, and Cobra Kai would return in the second half of 2021. That leads us to believe that Ozark Season 4 will probably be released in 2022 now. Star Jason Bateman seems confident that the series production was going to move along safely. Bateman also said that the Ozark Season 4 release date will be determined by whether the show stays in production mid-pandemic without any delays. So hopefully the measures they're taking on set will help them get the show out faster. Are you excited about the new season? What do you think will happen to the birds in the finale? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.